Yes guys, so in today's video I'm heading to Paris. Now, not for the French Open, well, partly, but for an E-Series event with Tennis Clash. Now, as you guys might have seen in my previous videos on my main channel, I've been playing Tennis Clash for quite a while now, and I've been lucky enough to partner with them. And the guys out there at the Tennis Clash team thought it would be a really cool idea to bring me out to Paris, which is epic, to showcase their E-Series finals event, where basically 8 players from around the world get flown in to Roland Garros on site, and they compete for the Tennis Clash title. Now, when I first heard about the event, I thought it was so sick. I couldn't even imagine it was at Roland Garros, which was just epic. And so I'm going to be documenting my 3 days that I had in Paris, showcasing the event, the players, of course seeing some of the Roland Garros tennis as well. So I hope you enjoy the video. Just got to the hotel in Paris. I'm on the 5th floor with these bags, but the hotel looks very nice. They've got little names on the doors. I wonder which player I'm going to get. Gustavo Kuerten. That's what I'm guessing. Come on. Very nice. Not a bad view. So this is going to be the room for the next couple of days. Decent little bathroom. Gonna just kind of get a little bit settled in, do a little bit of work. I'm gonna try and meet up with another tennis influencer. Everyone's literally in Paris at the moment. All of the influencers, obviously players, everything's going on, so it's pretty hectic. So we're gonna try and meet up with some guys. I think Carousel is still here. He signed in for qualies, so I'm gonna try and catch him if he's around. Let's get settled in and see what's up in Paris. Ended up meeting up with Grisha from Gladiators Tribe, and we took a look at some pretty famous landmarks. Before the event started with a coffee, as well as a walk with the team to the Game Ward House. So this was one of the biggest esports clubs in France, and we got a tour of their facilities, including where all of the pro gamers play. We also did an esports knowledge quiz where I wasn't great. We also had to talk about the mental side of esports, how to prepare, how people can focus, breath work, and loads of that really good stuff. A lot of which I could actually apply to tennis as well. They also showed us the gym, my favorite part of the esports house, where they actually run us through an esports workout, which they do with some of their professional athletes in-house. So I was excited to see what type of exercises they were doing. It's like a dance we doing in the club. Having come off after a long day of travel the day before, I was pretty tight. And as soon as he said we were doing cardio, I wasn't sure whether jeans was the right fit.
Who's gonna carry the boats?
What an athlete. Then we moved on to some reaction exercises, basically to test the reaction strength. Now, as a gamer, this is obviously super important to have super fast reflexes. So the aim was bouncing the ball and touching one of the cones on the ground, which you can't see, but they're there. And it was a lot harder than it looked.
That's a bit late, alright.
Especially when Grant, my mate who was calling out which cone to touch, called it out literally at the last second. And then I had to do the same to him, of course. We then moved on to the famous F1 drill. Now, Grant went first this time, essentially just dropping the ball, either one or two of them. And this is supposed to work on the reflexes, really get your brain prepared. Look at the speed on that. I thought I was a pro until I dropped the balls, and yeah, confidence went through the floor. Now, I like to think I have pretty good reaction times as a tennis player, but some of these esports athletes that were here for the event had crazy reaction times. I was actually watching them do it, and I was just in shock. And we finished with this very tennis player-esque drill. I found this one really simple. I think Grant could have made it a little bit more tricky until he tried to take me out. Oh, sorted us out. No! No way I'm playing first. No! No! Sorry. No. Wait. What's it? Sammy. No! No! Later that day, whilst all the guys were doing some technical testing, we got to look around the French Open grounds. This was the day before the main event, so you can see Jordan Thompson and Dimitrov just practicing here, not playing a match. It was really cool to see them in person with a bit less pressure. He's washed. I'm running a little bit late, but weather's not great here in Paris. We got the pass though. I'm pumped for today. It's going to be fun to see what these esports guys have got, and yeah, also maybe see some tennis, but I don't know, it's raining pretty bad. So once we got to the event, I got shown around by the Tennis Clash team. It was going to be based in this auditorium, which was really cool, as well as being live streamed on Twitch and YouTube on the official Roland Garros YouTube channel. Tennis museum action. Imagine playing with that. That's going to be impossible. Those pickleball balls. Nah, get these out of here. Whatever that is, get that out. They'll never play tennis with that. Look how small that is. I would have thought that would be a lot more, though.
Guess that is the second layer, is just like concrete, isn't it?
It's like a asphalt kind of thing. We also got shown into the presidential suite where the Tennis Clash athletes got to pose with the trophy on Philippe Chatrier, which was really cool. They were telling me about their partnership with the French Tennis Federation, which is why they're able to hold it here, which is really cool to see this partnership in action. We also got to watch a little bit of the potential future go, as well as the Australian Open Women's Champion, before checking out the Rafa Nadal Museum before the action happened later that day. They've got this really cool exhibition at Roland Garros next to where the event was being held, so of course, you know, I had to try the Nadal quiz as well, and let's just say tennis knowledge isn't my forte. Well, imagine winning that many titles. Literally, look how many. All only at this tournament. That's mental. Right guys, so Felix from the past here, but before we get into the actual finals day, just want to explain actually what Tennis Clash is and what it looks like to you as users. Now, I've been playing it for a couple of months now, so I can show you guys exactly how it works. And I also want to give some context for how good these players actually are. So you're going to see me playing the game just as a normal guy, and then you're going to see these guys competing on the big stage. Levels, like worlds above me. So Tennis Clash is a game based on the normal tennis game, so it has all of those cool mechanics. You can see at the bottom here, you can basically pick a champion, which is basically a different player. They've just announced Naomi Osaka here, and unfortunately I haven't got her unlocked, but I'm working on it. And each player has different attributes, such as Jonah, who's my favorite player, and you can see that it's based on agility, stamina, serve, volley, forehand, and backhand. And of course, my forehand is a lot stronger than my backhand, just like in real life. So I like to keep it pretty accurate, you know? And then based on that, you can choose different rackets, like this one. Let me change this. So you can change the nutrition, the workouts, all of these different things to give your player better in-game attributes. Let's just claim these little rewards here. Not gonna say no to free gifts. So you can also see, based on winning matches, you get these free tour bags. So you can see I'm getting these cards, which can level up my character. So let's just jump into a game and show you guys how it works. So basically at the bottom here, you can choose your strings as well, and it matches you up against a player, and I've got better stats on everything. So I'm the favorite going into this one, unlike when I played the world number one. So here you can see me serving here. Essentially it's 0-0, it's for a tie break scoring to 7. And all you have to do is flick with your finger. Oh, that was close. Flick with your finger where you kind of want the ball to go. It's based on tennis strategy, so obviously if you know the game, you're going to have a big advantage trying to play against these different types of players. I was thinking to myself how these guys in the World Tour finals, how they're able to like play so well. And I was talking to one of the world's best players about actually how you can play the game to try and, you know, win the points more effectively. And he basically said it's all about knowing where to be, knowing the movements. As you can see here, if you tap the screen, you can actually move your player exactly into the position that you want. So we're destroying this guy here at 5-2. I've got to stay focused though. Not double fault. That's definitely not what we want to do. Let's go for quite a safe second serve here to the backhand side. He's just put it back to a little angle. Love that one. And he couldn't get there. So there we go. It's about the timing, how you flick at the right time, how much power you get on your flick, and obviously whether you can flick it into the box, which is easier said than done if you're as untalented as I am. And here we go. Down the line winner, onto the line for the win. And we take it 7-1. So as you win matches, you can progress up the ranks, different leagues, unlock loads of cool features as well. And so essentially, that's what it looks like me playing against the average player. Whereas what you're going to be seeing from these guys is an absolute masterclass in Tennis Clash. Now, Tennis Clash has so many users around the world that I've actually created my own clan. So if you guys want to join my clan, I only have 38 of 50 members in there currently right now. So if you go down in the link in the description and download Tennis Clash and join my clan or request my clan, I'll be accepting another 12 of you to come and join my clan and kind of compete with me at mini games. I'll be answering some kind of questions from you guys and stuff on there over the next couple of days. So go and join that, download Tennis Clash, link in the description. Now let's check out how good these guys are on the main stage.
Quentin, créateur de contenu, passionné de sport, toujours. Toujours, on a Power, la joueuse américaine qu'on voit dans... Et les joueurs belges représentent la team de Marion, mais là, on peut le dire, le joueur colombien de la team Clean est quand même un peu favori. Mais c'est clairement le favori, ça se met 0-0. Et donc, les deux d'organisateurs. Allez, reste, commence.
So Sasmis was my favourite player. I really wanted him to win. And before we take a look at the grand final where he competed for the title, I'm actually going to show you a shorts which I posted over on our Instagram, so go follow that by the way, where I challenged him to a match. Today I'm here at Roland Garros to challenge a pro to a match, but this time it's not on a tennis court. I was going to be playing the #1 Tennis Clash player in the world. That's ridiculous. Low-key was practicing last night. I've got the strategy down. And things didn't start off too strong. Bro, double fault at first point. That's embarrassing.
Nah, you're actually good.
But pretty much no matter what I did, I didn't have a chance.
Okay, good. Come on, it's match point already.
Good, good.
Okay, too good. That's ridiculous. 7-0 in about 10 seconds.
Oui, il commence à tomber autour. La première balle de cette est sauvée. Super, il faut réussir à amener le jeu là-bas. Ah, voilà. Là, il a réussi à la faire. Voilà, tu viens juste décaler le couteau en service. Voilà, impossible. 9-3. Allez. Je pense que ça fait le bel match. Ça se confond. Et voilà. Qui était là. Ok, ça rigole pas en fait. Voilà. Bravo. Le winner. You're going to win it. Vous êtes sûr qu'il est de Colombie, il est pas de Brighton?
So we managed to find this amazing court in Paris. Me and Grant are going to hit some balls. What a treat. Now, of course, being in Paris, we were super inspired, not only by Sasmees winning the title, with all of the tennis in action there. I thought it was really cool to try and find a tennis court. And we managed to find a really sick court here on the clay. We weren't members of the club, but the gate was open, so I'll take that as an invitation to try and play. But we didn't know you had to be members beforehand, so we tried to get a couple of cool reels, play some cool points, and overall it was a pretty surreal experience playing on one of probably the most beautiful courts in Paris. I want to take a second to again say thank you to Tennis Clash for making this happen. It was really awesome to see actually what a game can do in real life to real people and create a really cool experience. So I'm really appreciative I got to be able to see this with my own eyes. I haven't quite got that feeling. And hopefully I can keep practicing and maybe one day compete in this event. We're actually grinding out here. Yeah, nice conditions. Really nice backdrop, to be honest. Grant, he's struggling. Cross-court battle, wasn't loving it. There was a little bit of a dead spot, I'll give you off. What feels really nice is the freedom of literally playing, watching all the guys play over there, and then right here, like being able to practice the same day. And the Eiffel Tower in the background over there. Once that lights up, what time is it? It will light up in 8 minutes, and that's going to be a sick shot. Good to get some exercise after eating cake all day.
When there's a free buffet, it's not good for the body.
Yeah, t-shirt's actually going back on now. I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. Right guys, so that's it for the vlog of Paris. Congratulations to Sasmees, the champion, my GOAT of Tennis Clash. He absolutely humbled me in the one-to-one, but then proved why he's one of the best players. If you guys want to check out Tennis Clash yourselves, download the game, get competing, and also potentially be there in next year's event. I'm going to try and do it. And if you want to join my clan, like I said, download the game with the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen right here. Hopefully, I'll see some of you guys in-game and just maybe in next year's 2026 French Open Tennis Clash event. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.